And so here we go. We got Remmy stepping up.
Remmy and Wrenched. So Wrenched, the storyline here is that 2019 Sandstorm was on a 5-major tournament win streak. Wrenched broke it and since then hasn't lost a game. Now he is on 4 tournament win streaks. So if he ends up being able to take DreamHack Rotterdam, which would be an incredible feat because there are so many heavy hitters here, that will make them tied 5 for 5, both on wildcard, and the tiebreaker would be the world champion.
Okay.
So it's got something cool cooking up there, and Wrenched has been playing unusually not unusually now, but it was different for the last tournament that he was in the Lucian, which he was on a Surrey, and it wasn't like he was losing on a Surrey. He started his win streak off with that character, and then as he progressed as a player, he switched over to this character, the Lucian, because he's just been enjoying the blasters over sword that much.
I feel that. Yeah, basically.
I know that whenever I get food, they have to ask for extra chicken. It's actually Kip.
The only thing I know so far in Dutch is apple juice and orange juice, like as apple sap and sinus apple sap.
Okay.
And I was like, I love that word.
Dude, when I saw sinus apple sap, I thought it was actually pineapple juice. And I actually think it was orange juice. It's like, why would apple be an orange?
Right.
I mean, then again, now that I think about it, why is orange called an orange, really?
Well,
makes no sense.
I mean, it's actually, yeah. Who picked the name color for that?
It's one of those philosophical questions. Maybe we could take some time during this match.
Yeah.
Really.
All right, so here we are.
Yeah, this ain't the button check. They're going at it. Now Wrenched and Remmy on the Koji. I like watching when Remmy plays Koji.
His Koji was going in. I think Remmy yesterday got up a little too early before a match was done. But the match was done, but he had to make sure, so he sat back down, and then he missed the recovery. He was like, all right.
That's how confident he was in that edge guard. But Wrenched confident with his own edge guards. The Qatar ground pound coming out. He's switching over to the blasters. Really solid lead from going into game number 1 on Mammoth Fortress, and the weapon spawns up. And nice patience by Remmy. So the invulnerability frames will last a set amount of time, but they will go away the second that you do a move, regardless if it hits or not.
Right, or if you pick up a weapon.
Yeah, so Remmy waiting to called Wrench's bluff there as he went for that ground pound a little bit too early. Of course, if that did succeed, that would have been an immense amount of damage. Another Nair coming out from Remmy on the bow into the weapon toss. Picks the bow once again, trying to get the recovery with a downlight sider. Twit for the X pivot downer as well. Finally takes him off the top. Nice neutral air from Remmy to be able to confirm that KO. Only taking, what, 1 string from the blasters before being able to get the stock.
Yeah, not bad. Not bad. So, yeah, this is to get into top 8, right? We're in top 16 now, so.
Yeah, winners quarters. So they're fighting for that winner's semi spot. Only 4 players can get on the top side, or top 8 side of winners, and that confirms top 5 here at DreamHack Rotterdam minimum.
Yeah, man.
Really important. Nice. The difference in the losers run between winning and losing the winner's quarters match is actually pretty crazy.
Yeah. Like guaranteed top 5 to top instead of guaranteed top 7 is feels nice. I mean, it's tough to come into something guaranteed top 5 and then getting 5th because you're like, wow, I really just got into top 8 to get slapped twice.
Kind of like thinking about that, it's like. Ooh, wow.
But it happens.
Entire tournament didn't lose a game. Ooh, 0-6.
Yeah. All right, here we go. You see Remmy really marking them, finding good spots between these the gunfire. Get the sword play in here.
I like the mix-up that he's doing with the downlights. Nice gravity cancel side sig. Wow, okay, that just takes him down. Koji side sig is a little interesting because if you do it perfectly, so the charge, you always do the first slash. And then you could charge it even longer for the second one. And if you do it perfectly, you can charge it a little bit longer to get extra force on the second one. And it still combos perfectly. But he just let it rip. Didn't hold it for a second, and it still managed to KO. Wrenched on the Katars now applying some more damage. But the gravity cancel neutral actually stopped Wrenched from being able to get the recovery in that string.
Yeah, it was like, I mean, even though like that wasn't like I like that mechanic. Now I'm seeing it more often because it's like, all right, it's helpful for viewers, but it's like funny to see it like when it's on stage. It's like, oh, you stuffed his recovery. Like, doesn't mean much, but it still looks funny. Oh, yeah. It's like, well, he went for a recovery. Oh, no, I stuffed it.
Yeah. And it's nice to know. It's information.
Yeah.
It's something that's really useful when they get back to the stage. And there's those moments where, like, the weapon toss happens and the recovery animation, you don't get to see it.
Right.
But, like, in every other situation, it's kind of like stars. It's weird, right? Ooh, dash up sider there. He's versus the top. Remmy very close to getting KO'd here. Side stick, neutral stick, and maybe not down stick, but recovery definitely enough. Wrenched able to take game number 1 over Remmy. Close start between the 2 players.
Yeah, man, dude, gun recovery just every time.
Of course,
like, it would never not surprise me when that kills. Like,
yeah, it surprises me more when it drops, but it's like, and that's the prowess of Blasters players. At this level of Brawlhalla is that they're really only going to go for it when it is able to kill at the top. And that's what you can expect. Now Remmy opening up the bow, wins the weapon war in the center, picks it up, and with Wrench picking up that Katars in exchange for a Sare to the face, has a little bit of a damage deficit, but easily overcome as he goes in for that three-piece string towards the top, bringing him up all the way to the top of the stage. Remmy and Wrench is exchanging blows towards the top, and now Sidelight hits as well. Sidelight doesn't true combo into anything, but there's a lot of one-frame dodge windows afterwards. And at this level, you'll see a lot of players go for Sidelight, and then they'll just wait like that. They're just going to like, okay, are you going to dodge? I'll go for another Sidelight. And that's when they can go for like their downlight recoveries, downlight neutral lights.
Right. All right, that makes sense. So yeah, you can. So the first time around, it's dodgeable, but after you read the dodge, it's like, all right, well, I'm about to get a lot of damage.
And sometimes players will just be like, you know what, I don't think you're going to dodge here, so they'll go for it, because like one frame's pretty small.
Yeah, it's basically 50-50. Yeah. All right. Here we go.
He went for the down take afterwards. Sidelight comes through. Remmy just waiting patiently to see what Wrench was going to do, but Wrench has actually gotten the read on Remmy every time he's gotten hit by that bow Sidelight. Remmy not yet once able to punish him for any of the options that he's going for. Picks up the sword right away with the neutral light. Dodges in place both of them. Stairs and Sidelights missing at the same time.
Yeah, man, you can see Remmy definitely. I mean, he's getting the Sidelights in here, but then he's kind of wait. Oh wow,
that's
late hit with Sidelight.
Oh, he went for the down stick. That was perfect. Oh, what? Man, Remmy is the only person that makes that move on Koji actually look really good. Because I always look at that and I'm like, that down stick is actually good.
You know, that's the same thing that Daiku was saying yesterday, because he was like, yeah, that move, he was like, this down stick is so trash. And he got like 4 kills with it.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
Well.
Remmy's the only one that knows. And so what he'll do is, because it has like an indicator of the distance that it will travel.
Right.
But if he gets it perfectly, he'll get the sword slash on the stage, but because his feet touch the bottom of the stage, it stops the direction that he's moving.
Yeah.
So he still gets the hit while being safe. And
yeah,
also
basically
sometimes
like a shorten.
Yeah,
like
yeah, it's essentially a shorten. Yeah, yeah.
Let's go. Playing a little Fox McCloud.
Without the critical timing.
Yeah.
I don't know how Leffen does it. Anyway, side sig from Wrench misses. Nice little punish coming up from Remmy. Another Sidelight, and again, oh wait, there he got the read off, right? He waited long enough to get that dash and neutral light, keeping Wrench off the weapons. Now an entire stock, I mean, he might be up 2 stocks at this rate. Wrench can't find Katars or guns to save his life. Stop that haymaker and placing that downer, catches him out of the dive kick, almost recovered into that ground pound, but he doesn't. Wow. Remmy looked at the last second, was like, I don't need to hit him anymore.
Yeah, he was so close to actually getting that ledge. I mean, I think most people probably would have went out there to try to finish it off. But Remmy,
but the risk. The risk there is if Wrench perfectly spaces the right, like a neutral air, you'll get that like kick priority that will hit him before the ground pound connects.
Okay.
That'll hit him back, activate the chase dodge, and they can get back to the stage. So it's actually way smarter just to be like, oh, no, don't even get near him. Don't even touch him.
Right. Oh, nice. Sword toss into the neutral light.
Remmy, are you really going to 3-stock Wrench after losing game 1?
I mean, it's looking very. He's done a lot of damage already here on Wrench's last stock, and Wrench still cannot find.
Wrench is looking for the downlight recovery. He's just kind of like, okay, I know what move on blasters does kill, but
yeah,
like, Remmy's been playing around that so well. Oh, Sidelight! There it is, double Sidelight downlight, neutral sig, Remmy, and that was. I love that the explanation of the Sidelight actually led to the one situation where you're like, okay, I see it now, right? Sidelight wave, the dodge is gone. Okay, Sidelight downlight, dash forward, neutral signature to snipe him off the top. So impressive from Remmy in a 3-stock over currently the winningest player in Brawlhalla. Really great showing from Remmy, and that's something that Remmy can just do, right?
Man, oh yeah, we knew what else happened. We knew what happened. I'm gonna see it one more time, but that was very clean from Remmy. Well, I mean, super clean, seeing that he got the 3-stock, but Wrench now getting a chance at I guess getting a chance on his 3rd game to figure out what he did wrong in that 2nd game, because that was just, I don't know what happened, man. I feel like Remmy just woke up.
Yeah.
Like, the 1st game he was like, all right, I still got a little sleep in my eye. 2nd game he had his 3rd eye unlocked. So
I think like 2 or 3 of the KOs that Wrench got in game number 1 were guns recovery, and when Remmy started playing both the rounds, the startup of that move, that downlight, and just the recoveries catching him in the air in general, it really changed the pace of the game. Now we see Wrench making some adaptations himself, finding some downlights as well. But yeah, Remmy's a pretty incredible player because he has had some amazing tournament wins, and there's also been times where he just finishes like 30-30 or something. Like his inconsistency has been something that has been like slowly becoming less and less of a descriptor for his play as the years have gone on, and seeing him do so well against Wrench right now is incredibly exciting. Picking up that bow, however, not leaning too much. Okay, Sidelight downlight, got a little bit more off of that combo starter, but Wrench still ahead a whole stock. And that's just going to secure that lead even more and get that extra credit. Ooh, down air, Sidelight, downlight, recovery. Remmy again hit by that recovery.
Wait a minute, we might end up getting a reverse 3-stock the way that Wrench is playing. So, I mean, if he's able to hold the stock for a little longer, he's definitely got Remmy in an already dangerous color.
Neutral sig hits it. Remmy just barely being able to survive. Weapon toss a little bit too high. Wrench doesn't go for that downlight. Instead of for the blasters, the neutral sig catches him trying to jump above. Now it's 3 stocks to 1 for Wrench. I'm not really sure.
This type of set you like to see, though, man. Like, these, people just going back and forth. Yeah. I feel like we might be getting a Game 5.
Oh, absolutely, at this rate.
Right?
It's just going to really be depending on, like, who wins what, right? Because they get to decide what maps they get to go to. I feel like that's a big factor here. Recovery gets back onto the stage. Didn't want to end the move, just trying to get on the stage as fast as possible. Recovery, not enough yet, but a downlight recovery will definitely do it. But Wrench had the same idea. Gets the downlight first, then the wake-up gravity cancels downlight into recovery from Remmy to even up that, well, I was going to say even up the stock, but I forgot that he was actually getting brutalized this entire game.
Yeah. Well, you saw Remmy actually just take the coat off right there, man. He's got to get warmed up or cooled off. So, yeah. One or the other. It's kind of cold in this venue, so. But I guess when you're up there, next to the computer and you're playing, like, that blood runs a little hot.
Oh, yeah, when you're getting into it, anything can happen.
Yeah.
All right. Branched. Hit by down airs. Remmy changing the pace of the game ever so slightly. But that dash jump down air is enough to put Remmy off of the stage, getting back. But no, edge guard, can he go for the ground pound? He does, but Wrench ready for it. Oh, that down air stopping the recovery. Remmy taking a lot of damage on the Wrench. And that weapon toss. Okay.
Wait a minute. Oh, yeah, goodbye.
Yeah. You just know at this point.
Yeah.
You see it enough. You're like, oh, I can call what's going to happen the second that first blast hits. That recovery is coming through. And it's impressive because we have enough.
Is this the coat cam right here?
Oh, yeah, when the coat comes off in between the stocks. It's like, all right.
Coat cam, let's go.
Game number 4 is coming off. Coat's off. We're going right into it. I wonder if Remmy's going to change the skin on the Koji, too. Usually that will happen.
Man.
He'll put the hood on or whichever one of the Koji skins he likes to go for. It took long enough where I feel like that did happen. Nope. Staying the default Koji.
Yeah, staying with the regular Koji here.
Koji is like the one legend that I feel like most players who play it use the default skin the most.
I mean, he has really good skins, but yeah, that default skin is just, it's really nice as well. Like, it's, that's straight up old samurai guy. Like,
yeah, that's right. It's kind of like, why are you going for that? I don't know. Just comfortable. Oh, man, Wrench. I'm surprised we actually went back to Shipwreck for game number 4. After what just happened.
Yeah, I feel like usually whenever you, like in this game, stages seem to be a super huge factor for a lot of like what happens between like, game 1 and game 2, right?
Yeah.
So like if I end up going to a stage and I end up getting 3 stars, like unless you really, really, really love this stage, I would probably swap. You know what I mean? Like if I get 3 stocks or like low 2 stocks, I'm like, all right, it's probably, I'd probably say it's the stage. And then me, but definitely the stage.
Yeah, you look at the stage, you're like, okay, let's get a fresh start somewhere else. Wrench, however, that side sig takes him off the top. And I'll see, like, normally there's 2 mentalities with, or 2 perceived mentalities with Brawlhalla players, where it's like, 1, switch the stage all the time if I'm losing on it, or 2, I want to keep going back to the stage until I beat my opponent on it because they want to make the adjustments there.
Okay.
And that's like, those are the 2 different ways that I think I see players approaching it. Nice X-pivot attempt from Wrench. That Nair is going to take him off the top if he gets hit by it again. I think Remy's going for the bad side or neutral. Oh, chase dodge up down there. Didn't extend that string, but man, Wrench is really getting the damage. Remmy dodged right back into those downwards hitting moves from Wrench. Now he's trying to pivot those nairs on the edge, trying to catch Remmy going for something like a downlight.
Yeah. All right, go ahead and finish that off. Make sure he wasn't going to make it back.
And Blaster's positioning is so important when it comes to using the weapons because even though you got 2 guns, one shoot firsts with a lot of those attacks. So with the Nair, you want to be facing away from the stage because that makes the closest blast where people usually will trying to get like a downlight or something to spike you or get you into.
And that's why they have to go for the X pivot, right? Yep. So they can get the back.
An X pivot or a regular pivot, either one will work because the X pivot is the one where like the momentum gets all janky, and then the regular ones where they just turn around the same direction. Now Remmy really close to losing the stock here. Wrench not as quite as insurmountable lead as it was in the previous game, but that neutral 6% of stage is more than enough to take him off. Shipwreck is a pretty small stage, not exactly the smallest when it comes to the blast zone, so that's still pretty impressive that move was able to take him out as he can, because Lucian's like actually the lowest Force Legend in the entire game.
Okay.
He's the only one with a 3 base stats for Force.
Wow, rip.
So you are trading that for quite an impressive movement speed and defense line. Oh man, Darren recovery. Nair dodge out of place. Didn't get the second Nair. Remmy getting some more damage, but Wrench is going to take this 3-1 at this rate.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Remmy just kind of falling asleep at the wheel this time. And also, I mean, again, like I'm still alluding to this stage pick, not really helping him out. So twice at that. He went here already, got a 2 stock. It's pretty low percent 2 stock too. And now he's fighting away from this 2 stock. He has a chance to actually bring this to a 1 stock game. I feel like he's fighting a very, very uphill battle now. Uh-oh.
Oh, that's that X pivot Nair, and now it's a silent recovery. That's game. That's done. Wrench with the 2 stock in game number 4. 3-1 over Remmy. And what a What an interesting 3-1, right? Because the one game that Remy won, it wasn't like, oh, he barely got him with a weapon throw, spiked him off the bomb. It's like, no, he 3-stocked him.
That was such a low X pivot too, man. Like I think that was a dash jump X pivot. That was clean.
Yeah, it was the last possible second they could have done it.